Yo, what is good, guys? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to NextGen Wealth Tips. Today we're going to be talking about the news and the market outlook and some supports and resistance to look at and how certain stocks are moving. So today we got NVIDIA up a decent amount. We're showing bullish trends overall for the past couple of days with NVIDIA. Apple, we're doing pretty decent. Broadcom, we're at 5% almost. Tesla down 2%. We got a little bit of things to really talk about Tesla with price actions and stuff like that. We are still looking bearish, so keep that on your mind. Walmart up 2%. Amazon doing decent. I got some plays that I'm going to be talking about a little bit later with Amazon. So stay watching for that. But with that being said, we got some news and stuff like that on the market that I really want to talk about. So to start, so basically on Monday, the US stock market shows positive momentum, and basically the SPY rose by 7% so far, or 0.7%, sorry. The Dow Jones 0.4%, and the Nasdaq is up 1.2%, which is gains in all three sectors, basically. Not saying investors are closely monitoring recent developments, including President Trump's tariffs that he's going to be putting on steel and aluminum imports. This policy has led to significant gains in the U.S. steel and aluminum producer stocks, with companies like Nucor, NUCOR, and Cleveland Cliffs experience notable increases. So keep that in mind if you guys are invested into that. We also got McDonald's, some news on McDonald's. So McDonald's reported 1.4% decline in the U.S. sales for the fourth quarter, missing earnings estimates. Despite this, the company saw a slight uptick in pre-market trading, and we had a 0.4% growth in global comparable sales. But analysts maintain cautiously optimistic outlook for the stock market. Factors such as robust economic growth, advance in AI, and potential deregulation under the current administration can show that the market is going to be showing a bullish trend and continuing upwards. Of course, we're going to have volatility and stuff like that, so understand that. So just understand that with the tariffs and everything like that. But overall, I think the market is going to be looking high. But with that being said, some other news. We got Microsoft, I think it was Microsoft, saying that they're going to start making their own chips, but TikTok didn't really like affected by that. So keep that in mind. Another thing is that it's just majorly we're waiting on Trump's tariffs. Basically, we also got Jerome speaking, so I think that's on Wednesday. So keep that on your mind. We got Tesla falling, but we got some news with the robots and stuff like that coming out soon. So keep all that on your mind. Big moving stocks today. We had SMCI move a decent amount. We had that good news last week. Palantir, where it's holding a hold, but honestly, Palantir is just strong. We fell down to that 110 level and then bounced all the way up to that 116. And then we got Tesla just falling still. But with that being said, let's talk about the overall stocks and how they're moving. So first off, we'll automatically talk about Apple, because Apple right now is a falling horse, but we were kind of strong at first, and then we fell below VWAP and just consistently bearish. With that being said, I do want to look at the 226 level, 225, but I think we might hold this level for now. I really want to see how it bounces off the level that's at right now. We still have 30 minutes left in the market, so keep that in your mind. But with that being said, I think we can see 225 and maybe fall down even more to the upside. We can see 228, 229, and then that 230 level once again, break it. Hopefully we can break it and then maintain a break and then go above even more. But you can kind of consider this a fail break. Honestly, we went up above it for a couple minutes, like 10, 10 minutes, sorry, 10 minutes, and then we fell below it. So keep that in mind for Apple. Apple's not really moving too strong, but one stock that is chip stocks. We got NVIDIA, AMD, and other stocks moving upwards right now. But we did have this constant bullish trend at first. You know, we had two 5-minute candles, a 10-minute upward trend basically, and still moving upward. And then we kind of bounced off, and then we're kind of breaking that level, but we kind of bounced off of the 134 level to the 135 level. So keep 135 on your radar. And then if we break 135, 136, 137, and we might even get up to that 140 level, kind of balancing out all the deep seek and bad news that we had recently. So keep that on your mind. But with that being said, to the downside, I will look at 134 flat, 133, 132, 131, and then 130. So keep that all on your mind. But I think we're bullish with NVIDIA overall, above VWAP the whole day. We bounced off of it earlier, like to the upside again, and just been pretty bullish overall. So NVIDIA is a good moving stock, and I think we finally hit that bottom last week. So let's hope it continues to upside. Another one is SPY. SPY's been moving pretty strong. Honestly, we kind of bounced off the 605.30 level. But with that being said, I think watch that 606 level, 607, 608, and then watch that 609 level. Break above that 609, we can probably test those highs again, 611, 612. So keep those on your mind to the downside. I would look at 604, 603, 602, 601, and 600, of course. But I honestly don't even think we'll be below 602 until, later on this week, or unless we get some bad news with tariffs. That being said, Tesla has been pretty bad. Not even gonna lie, we did kind of get like a decent buyback earlier today towards market open. But with that being said, we have been falling ever since. Fell below VWAP and just been falling a bunch. And I think to the downside, I'll look at that 350 level, and then even lower, maybe 348, 346, 342, and that 340 level key. But if we go back up, I honestly want to see how it bounces off this 351 level. If we bounce off the 351, we can go up 352, 354, 358, and then 360, and then we can bounce above that. We might be bullish, but honestly, we're still waiting on a bottom point for Tesla. One that I'm kind of into, I got into a call play at this dip buy, got into some call options. These are doing pretty good, and I think Amazon is overall strong and is going to maintain its strong ability. So I think it's bullish. I'm pretty bullish on the stock, but with that being said, to the upside, I look at 234 right now. Might get that after or before market close, and maybe even bounce above that. But 234, 235, 236, and I really want to see how it reacts with that 240 level. So keep those levels in your mind. But if we do start bouncing down, I will look at that 232 level, 231, and then 230. So keep these on your mind, and then bounce below 230, 229, 228, and yeah. Next one, what I want to talk about is Google, because Google is moving kind of weird. I'm not even gonna lie. We've been breaking below some decent levels and kind of looking bearish, honestly. But today it kind of shifted over the weekend, kind of making a big buyback and just looking bullish at first. We almost hit that 190, but we didn't pass that 190 level. We bounced off the 190. So with that being said, I think for tomorrow, I really want to look at that 190 level as a key level to look at. But with that being said, 189 to the 190. If we bounce above that 190, we could probably see 191, 192. So keep that on your mind. To the downside, because we are kind of looking bearish a little bit, but not too much. We are below VWAP, and we are looking kind of bearish with the MACD. But with that being said, I will look at that 188 level, 187, and going down even more. But honestly, that 188 level has been holding pretty strong. So I really want to see that 188 level. I recommend looking at that 188, because if we break below it, that can show that the stock is very bearish. But if we keep bouncing off of it and it's holding strong, then we can start bouncing up even more. Another one I want to look at is Bitcoin. I've been looking at stock ticker symbol IBIT, IBIT, and it's basically a stock that moves exactly like Bitcoin. Another one is MSTR. MSTR moves kind of with Bitcoin, but not as exact. But with that being said, Bitcoin, we had a little bounce earlier, but with that being said, or not really earlier, but pre-market, it was at that 95 level, and then we went up. I thought honestly we were gonna break that 100K for the Super Bowl, because everybody kind of like sports betting use Bitcoin, Ethereum, stuff like that. But with that being said, I hope we can see Bitcoin hitting that 100K level once again. But I think right now I really want to wait and see if we can retest those 96 levels. And if we get low 96 to 95 level, I'm going to load up on some IBIT, sorry, some IBIT and some MSTR, some calls, because it should bounce off. Technically, it should bounce off that 95. And if it even goes lower, we can get 94 to 93,000. That can make you a lot of money. With that being said, let's look at IBIT, because got to kind of explain how it kind of works. So basically, when we're at that 100K level, IBIT is normally at that $57 level. So if we're lower, like when we were at like I think 90, or no, I don't, we got to look at it. Okay, so I think 93,000, IBIT's at like that 53 level. So if you can find it at that 93,000 or below, you buy it at like 93, get yourself a call option for like 55 strike price, and then hopefully it can get up to that 100K level once again, to that 57. You can make a bunch of money off of this play. Same thing with MSTR too. MSTR moves more, but it's more expensive. I bet it's less of a risk, but you've seen MSTR all the way down to that 308 level, and then we finally bounced up when you've seen a rebound. That being said, I do want to talk about Palantir a little bit, because Palantir is pretty bullish. I really want to look at how it reacts to that 116.23 that we hit Friday, and if we can bounce above that, we might even see 120. But with that being said, to the downside, I would look at 115, 114, 113, and even falling down even more. But with that being said, thanks for watching the video. Smash the like button, subscribe if you guys are new. Let me know what stocks you guys looking at and how much money you guys made today, and your plans for the rest of the week trading wise. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.